Gemini, welcome to your full moon in Cancer reading. Oh, also Gemini risings, yes. Gotta put that in there because, this is hitting astrologically your second house, having to do with personal income, self-worth, possessions. While the sun is in your 8th house, having to do with other people's money, like inheritances, spouse's income. But yeah, right now, the spotlight could really be put on other people's resources or shared resources, and you're having to let go and release something having to do with your personal income, or something that's coming to completion with that. So money house is very much getting triggered with this full moon, and let's see what the cards have to say for Gemini. At the foundation, it's kind of a messy spread. Wow. Ooh, and just as I say that, look at that. My gosh. 3 of Swords. Not a fan of this. I am getting somebody talking behind your back. But I'm also getting that there is a friend who's kind of watching your back. And if you're not aware of who that friend is, it could be a guardian angel on the other side. This is a very unique message because usually 3 of Air is about separation. It is about heartbreak and loss, and I'm not a fan of it. I'm sorry. It could be a 3-party situation. We'll go a little bit further to see what else comes out, but bare minimum, it might be divided loyalties, where again you have maybe one close friend that's really looking out for your best interest, but you have some other people that are not, behind your back. Okay. Oh gosh. Wow. Drama. I don't mean to laugh. It's kind of a nervous laughter, if I can be honest with you. Okay. It looks like the challenge here is that there has been some kind of fallout, and it may be that someone went and tried to go do something, build something, and there's no way that this is going to last. It's not built on solid ground. There might be an issue with integrity, that somebody's not getting the wholeness of truth. This is just not something that is going to endure and last a test of time. And there may be a sudden awareness that comes out, that you become aware of something, that this is not sustainable, that you're not going to be able to continue on with this. And it might be a sudden realization that you're going to have to make some changes that unfortunately could be unwanted, and maybe you'd rather avoid it, but you can't. It's divine, right? It's by divine providence you're being asked to let go and release it. Okay. Now, how to overcome this? Well, obviously go for stability, and this could be for some of you literally having to do with a house, a residence, a home front. When we're talking 4 of Swords, this is a contrast of something's not stable and you need to go towards stabilizing. Okay. And again, maybe somebody's leaving a location and they need to find some kind of refuge, all right, and some kind of harmony, maybe with a new home. Some of you are dealing with people coming back home, and again, if nobody's losing a house or residence at this time, I mean, if they are, I'm sorry, God, that's awful, especially during December. But it could simply be that because it's holiday season, you go visit somebody's home, or somebody comes to visit your home, and you get this sudden realization, oh my gosh, there's some kind of difficulty here. I mean, really big, somebody's had a fallout. Okay. And it might be, in fact, at a social gathering that you realize this. The goal here is going to be for you, or whoever this person is that is experiencing this fallout, to move on. Okay, to move on from the difficulties. And it might be, again, because somebody was not being prioritized. I'm gonna have to start all over again. Somebody was not being prioritized. Let me get a word of affirmation. Okay, these are really chatty now. I'm telling you, there's some chatty Cathys around you, and this might be, if there's a gathering or a get together, people could get real gossipy. All right. Your word of affirmation is, I am creative. Honor your unique gifts. Think of 3 ways you could express your creativity today. Holy crap. There's a 3 right there, right? There's something about 3. Well, I don't know. I'm hearing 3's a crowd. I'm hearing 3rd wheel. Okay. I mean, the card sounds really positive, does it not? But I'm getting some sarcasm, honestly, with it. Like, well, that was the way to go about it now, wasn't it? Let's see what emotions you're needing to release at this time. What emotions are needing to be released at this time? Feelings of powerlessness, disgusted about something or someone that you probably love and did respect it, but there's some feeling of inadequacy and that there's nothing that you can do about it. I'm sorry to say. I feel like there's something going on here, and I feel like it goes back to this tower where you don't like seeing this fallout, or you don't like what you see. And there's a feeling of powerlessness to do anything about it. I think this has to do with somebody that you love and respect. All right. Well, you're going to have to accept something, and I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And there's change. Oh, I'm telling you, the change is right there with that Tower card. That's major arcana. Spirit is allowing it, because Spirit's saying this is not going to, we can't go on with this. And this might be something that you knew about, and Spirit was trying to get you to do it in your own willpower, but you were trying to avoid it. And then Spirit, it's just reached a point where Spirit's like, okay, we're going to change it. You don't want to change it? We're going to change it. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement and judgment. I'm telling you, there's some people around talking, chatting, gossiping, and you love them and maybe respect them, or you have at some point in your life, but there's some kind of judgmental energy. People are disgusted about what's going on. This card says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So let me see what it is that you're being asked to release at this time. Really, I want to see this Three of Air in the reverse, where you're healing from this. And yeah, maybe you're opening up and communicating and venting. You know, that's one way to stop people from gossiping or holding something over your head or bribing about you. You just stop living in the shame, and you just come out with it, and you say, yeah, I went through this, or yeah, I'm going through this. And then nobody has any trash on you to talk. You know what I'm saying? You take out the trash, and then nobody has anything on you, you know? And you put a human face to it. Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power and let others come to you. I really feel this is about, I do think the advice here is you need to stabilize and find harmony. But the goal is for you to move on from whatever disagreements or discontent has come up for you. Your goal is that, okay, but in the current moment, it's just to try to stabilize and find some kind of harmony and be in a more receptive, because this is like in the home front, or in a marriage maybe, or in a gathering perhaps. But your advice is, yeah, stop, breathe, take note of what you're putting out right now with your thoughts and energy. Reality is shaped by what we believe. Take a deep breath, reassess and realign. Let go of what does not help the situation. Some of you, yeah, you need to heal. You need to mourn something, all right? This is very grievous energy. Whatever this is, I am so sorry. This card says grieving can be overwhelming but necessary. We are cleansed by letting our feelings wash through us. Only then can we move past the pain. Let's see what closure advice you need. If I knew then what I know now, oh dear, I have nothing more to give. Sweet Jesus. I don't know who out there needs to hear this, but there's some heaviness, a lot of heaviness with this read. I'm sorry, Gemini. Ask for help is the advice. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need and practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. Well, yeah, because there's some judgmental energy here, and that's the opposite of compassion, right? So there's got to be a balancing out of this. Any final advice? Allega, some of you, it might be a maternal figure or somebody who has a very nurturing energy, like a mama bear type of energy. You need to get around somebody like that can help give you some more options and chop wood. Some of you, you're just going through the motions, trying to get through the day-to-day. But get around somebody that can help you, give you a leg up, and is going to show you some compassion, and at least show that to yourself. Wishing you the best, Gemini. Be blessed.